New from Fractured Visions from 1976 and directed by the always amazing Umberto Lenzi, comes Freehand for a Tough Cop. You have Tomas Milian here playing Meneza, and we have Claudio Casnelli playing Sarti. Sarti is a police officer at the start of this one who seemingly breaks into a jail and kidnaps Meneza, taking him out of the prison to help him on an investigative case. They are looking to bring down Brescianelli, which is the bad guy of the piece. Now, he has kidnapped this young girl. This young girl has a limited lifespan. She needs to get to the hospital for a procedure in 7 days, putting a ticking clock on the events, and it's up to Meneza and Sarti to come together, kind of build a working relationship and save this young girl before she dies.
You want to tell me who you are, where we're going, and what the fuck you want from me?
Don't start with a question.
What do you mean, don't start with the questions? I want to know who you are, where we're going, and what the fuck you want from me.
Roadblock.
I don't give a damn about no roadblock.
For my sake, will you cool it? Play along, it's for your own good.
Now, it's really kind of fun. I love Tomas Milian, and here he's playing a character that would be appearing in other movies as well, most notably Brothers Till We Die. And I kind of like him because at first he doesn't really want to be involved, but he takes ownership of this case, understanding that he's probably best placed to help find this girl and save her. And they do so in some wonderfully unusual fashions. At one point we jump to a group of criminals who are on a train, one who's reading a porno mag in front of everybody with no shame whatsoever, in a scene that I actually laughed out loud watching before they rob this train. And then as they make their getaway, Milian knows where they have been, and or Meneza, sorry, and they go there, and him and Sarti cajole these guys into helping them. They don't know that Sarti's a police officer, and they just assume that it's a fraternity of bad guys because they have a commonality in the bad guy of Brescianella, where they want to get him down. The group of guys have something against him. Meneza and Sarti have something against him, so they're going to work together and try and take the guy out. And watching Sarti try to keep his police credentials hidden while still taking part in getting information and raids on places with all these criminals as they just go to town, you know, beating people up, threatening to murder them, shooting people, while he's trying to wheel them back in and not let them go full on criminal acts as they kind of torture people.
Hey, what the? Oh! The cops!
It's really kind of fun. You get the constant ticking time bomb of this young girl in danger, and you really do feel that she's in danger. You ultimately feel, or I did, that Brescianelli was never going to allow her to return to her parents. He was always going to kill this child as soon as he got the money. He has no care whatsoever, and it doesn't matter about the fact that she may die in a couple of days. He feels like a really nasty piece of work, and you do feel that the girl could die at any moment. The fun for me was watching Meneza really take ownership of this case, like I said, to really feel like he is responsible for this kid, that he can help her get to safety. And it becomes really fun. There's the usual kind of car chases, raids on houses, fun sequences, misinformation, undercover sequences, one particularly near the end where Meneza is playing a mute shepherd.
Take your sheep and clear out. Understand? Can't you hear?
Jesus Christ, he's a mute. Let's see if he's deaf too.
Which is for absolutely no reason whatsoever other than just to be awesome, and it's one of those Milian touches that I just adore, which is why I think the guy's so creative as he is. The movie's incredibly fun. It is fast-paced with great characters, exciting action set pieces, a little tint of humour going through it, and a strong sense of bleakness and a lack of hope through this one as well. You feel things could go awry at any moment. I loved the partnership between Moneza and Sarti. I thought they played that wonderfully well. And this is another winning movie for me. I really enjoyed this one. And the disc is pretty rammed as well. So let's dive in, have a look at what the disc has to offer. So here we are into the disc of Freehand for a Tough Cop, the latest Fractured Visions titles. So we are going to go into the bonus features. And here we have a commentary with Eurocrime producer Mike Martinez, a second commentary with Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson. Then we go into the specially produced extras on this disc. We have Cops and Robbers, an interview with Nino Celeste. This is quite interesting, 24 minutes. It delves into the early work with documentaries and his career up and through Freehand for a Tough Cop. Next we have No Small Roles, an interview with Corrado Solari. This is 28 minutes and it really just kind of covers how he got the role, his career, one of those kind of easy to watch talking heads about a person you've probably never really noticed before. Next up we have Producing Mayhem, an interview with Ugo Tucci, which is 11 minutes but really kind of fascinating. Just kind of talking about how he gets started in the world of dubbing as a child and on through his career. And then we have Portrait of a Daughter, an interview with Alessandra Lenzi, which is 18 minutes in length. Just basically talking about her father, moving about with him, going on holiday whenever he was filming, attending sets and things like that. It's really kind of interesting, a kind of nice look back. And then we have the Eurocrime, the Lenzi Way with Barry Forshaw, which is a kind of modern day take, a fan of these kind of movies, just giving you some facts and details about the movie Eurocrime, Lenzi and the way he worked, and it's actually surprisingly pretty interesting. Of course we have the Italian trailer, the English VHS trailer and the English VHS credits as well. And for me, you know, a lot of the extras are really interesting and fun, informative, and you know, they cover different ground, which is important as well. So there we have it, the latest Polizieschi movie, which is Freehand for a Tough Cop, which I really love. I think you should pick it up if you're a fan of these kind of movies. I think Tomas Milian alone as the main character demands that you pick it up. I think it's great. Highly recommended. Love to know your thoughts on the movie. As always, there's more content of mine up here if you want to click on that. If you feel I deserve it, get this video a like, maybe even subscribe or share. And if you want to go a little extra for me, you could join the membership program or the Patreon program and really support me, and it would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.